Oh, okay. All right, I'll have to look into that. Thank you.
Starting up the stream. So no more racist comments, please.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What? Nothing. I'm
No.
heel turning.
Oh,
Feet
he's-
Finder,
I'm heel turning.
Feet Finder, Healing Souls. Is that a racist thing? Am I?
No, it's not.
Oh,
I was being
no.
silly.
Oh man, I thought I was trying to be, Lou. Thanks for
Can't be
ruining my.
canceled.
Go ahead and warn Mikey. Go ahead and warn him.
Warren, with Carlbot.
Yeah.
I haven't used Carlbot in a while.
Bro. Every game.
Can you warn Nate for not having I didn't know he was 6'7" and looked super gorgeous.
Damn,
and
he's huge.
He's not
Is he, dude?
6'7".
Who?
He's
so
not-
Matt said.
No, he's not 6. Are you 6'7", Nate?
What the hell? Oh, we're talking about me? Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm 6'4".
Yeah, he's 6'4".
Oh, it's-
Tall.
Okay, that's still tall.
I'm
So what?
6'5".
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tall.
I mean, I was just saying. I thought Nate,
No one says I'm tall.
No.
your
here's-
voice
here's a
didn't
question.
match your profile.
How about now? Yeah.
There you go. That's a little better. We're getting there.
You need your sore throat back. We need deep voice Nate again.
Oh God.
Matt,
You
Yeah, we're saying-
I was like, damn.
I was like, who is that handsome hunk? And Matt's like, that's Nate. I was like, no, it's not.
Are we ready to get started?
Pretty much. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Cody, which is unfortunate. Hopefully he joins us. I don't know where he went.
Yeah.
I hope so.
That'd be crazy for him to not, but
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. We are on session 52. It would be. Oh, Kale scribed last week. So it is Juan's turn to do scribe.
Somebody want to cover me until next week?
Yeah,
Not
I do. I'm running low on story points now.
No. Roll me. Roll for it, Matt.
Well, hang on. No, it's priority. So the next up in the order would be Dewdrop. So Dewdrop
Oh,
would
cool.
have priority. All right. So Dewdrop,
yeah.
you want to take it?
However, if you want to roll for it, Matt.
I don't
No,
know.
no, it's
If
all
you
you.
wanna
It's
roll
all
for
you.
it.
Okay.
All you.
All right.
I yield. I concede.
Concede the made-up
Good.
roll rule. All right.
Yeah.
So there'll be no rolling. All right. So Dewdrop is taking it. And from last week, let's see, we have. I wonder if I should just track the story points somewhere. Maybe I could do it on Discord. Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway,
Crack.
since it's only
yeah.
being used for story stuff anyway, not rerolls. All right, so Kale, do you want to give us a recap of the events of last time? I was really hoping Cody
Yes.
would be in here for this, because he
Yeah.
wasn't obviously here last week. But yeah, okay, yeah, let's get started.
Alright, session 51, our journey proceeds after a long battle with both sides losing a few allies. The party decides to spend the week in the Iron Tides camp. We
Nick,
help
I hate to interrupt you. I really do. You sound like you're at the bottom of a well.
Really?
I hear him just fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. It must be on my end.
He sounds a little bit welly to me, but not too bad. I can still hear him.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
How you sound
Okay.
now?
I mean, you still sound a little weird to me, but it's fine. You just go with it.
Alright. Yeah, we help out the druids. Toadleaf helps grow some mushrooms. We do some carousing. Spend time with the Iron Tide and the druids, helping them recover. Beans decides to do some research along with Juan, learning how to operate trains. After a full week, the party decides to head back to Chaur and unfortunately get lost along the way, adding a couple more days on to the travel. Upon arriving to Chaur, we speak with the Bloodhand, Blackwater, and the mayor, who all seem pretty annoyed that we made them meet us at the tavern. And Toadleaf decides to play some more jokes on Neil, turning him small. And as we head back to Blackwater's estate to further discuss, we inform them of our future plans, and unfortunately, Toadleaf also decides to tell Blackwater he's going to make his life a little bit more miserable by annoying him more, which causes us to lose some reputation with him.
I mean,
We talked with the mayor and Blackwater, and we should be heading to our next destination on the 60th. Be throwing a party in the Chaur on the 58th. But the party decides that we should try and figure out more about this magical train. So we head to the halls of Tarsus. The party makes haste and gets to the halls. Well, the group decides to split up while Toadleaf and Beans go to the library, do some more research. So Kale and one... Oh god, I lost my spot. Venture to the east side of the halls of Tarsus, where previously it was unexplored. The first hurdle was that we noticed there was a large wall that seems to be stuck slightly open. We cannot possibly push past, but one notices that there are also pressure plates, which one casts Mage Hand, pushes on the plates a few times to activate the trap, and luckily that breaks it, so we were able to proceed forward. During that, we heard some moanings come from one of the halls. We decided to move past that one, and we come across a curious area. There lies a dead body, nothing but bones and an amulet. We decide to try to get to the body, but we are pushed back some kind of wall of force. Sorry, were you going to say something?
Oh, I do, yeah.
I think Matt was talking in the background.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Matt and I were discussing something. Sorry,
okay. Yeah, so one suggests that we try and teleport. Kale tries to teleport through, but it is blocked. We are able to speak telepathically with Toadleaf through his messenger. And we find out that teleportation should be allowed through the wall of force. So it's curious that it didn't work. But Beans does relay that we would also need the disintegrate spell to get rid of something like that. We almost decide to start digging around this wall, but Toadleaf's messenger says to stop being idiots, and any noise could draw attention. So we decide to head back to Toadleaf and Juan. And that concludes the session. Yes.
Alright, so you're camped down the halls of Tarsus, basically down here in hopes of finding that train station, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I might have to do a little bit of a flashback, because Kale is wanting to leave the group and bring in his new character. So I think we had just passed a bunch of time before you came down here anyway.
Okay.
We did some downtime. So I'll say maybe like 2 or 3 days ago while you were all working on your downtime projects. It's the evening of the day. And we'll say 2 days ago is fine. And Kale would stand up and say, friends, I believe that it's time for me to move on. While I have enjoyed our journey together, this brush with death and all the diseases has made me realize that I need to pursue my quest for vengeance against those that destroyed my town more thoroughly. He says, I think my destiny is going to bring me elsewhere, and I don't think I can stay here and continue what we're doing. He says, I was here to help the citizens of Chaur, and I feel I've done that. So at this point, I just wanted to wish you all well. And I'll definitely be keeping the split mail that you bought for me. He doesn't actually say that. Now, when did you buy that split mail for him?
I was wondering why you were doing it. I'm like, motherfucker.
I was
Yeah, no, I
actually,
tried
so I was going to ask Mikey, when did you buy that split mail for him?
Like
Man,
two
it was
sessions
like
ago, right?
it was like it was like one of his first sessions.
Oh, I don't.
Okay. So then, yeah, he'd probably keep it because he's been using it to help defend the group. But yeah, so
it was very early in the game.
yeah, so he'd say, my plan is to journey to Highguard, using some of the riches and treasures I found with the group to hire some friends, or to hire some mercenaries to help me seek out those that I wish vengeance against. He says, but I will never forget my time with the group, and who knows, maybe I'll return someday. Does anyone want to say anything?
we definitely enjoyed having you, and we're glad that you got cured because you almost became a ghoul, and that would have been very bad.
He says, yes, it was one of the reasons why I decided to leave. If I had become a ghoul and lost my sanity, then vengeance would never have been brought upon those who killed my people. So I have to use every ounce of life I have left to fulfill that promise that I made.
Juan walks up and sticks a hand out and says, Kale, thank you for everything you've done for us. It's been a pleasure working by your side, and I'm sure wherever you're going to go, you're going to do great things as well. But having your next to me in battle is always just let me rest assured that you were going to be the tank of everything, and that reassurance, can't thank you enough for everything.
Nods and says, well, thank you, Juan. It's been very... it's been an honor to work with you and the rest of the Miscreants. I look forward to seeing all the good you can bring about for these people using your amazing skills of persuasion.
If you're ever in town at the same time as us, just swing by. I'll always have a drink for you.
He says,
Hi.
I'll most definitely take you up on that.
Do not be a stranger. Visit. Keep in touch.
He says, I
But
will.
be safe, and I wish you the best on your trail of vengeance. Just remember that vengeance isn't always the best path. In fact, it usually causes more problems than good. It might be better to help your town heal from the pain they incurred rather than seek vengeance. It will just leave you emptier.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
Oh, dude, Juan wants to jump in on that too and be like, the child is really smart. Maybe that could be something beneficial for you.
All right, go ahead. You can make a roll too then.
Yeah.
Oof.
20. Dang.
He says, while I appreciate the advice, I mean, it's something I promised my people for a long time. I cannot abandon my my quest to help them rest easy. He says, while I would prefer justice, often justice is not available to many in the world. Only vengeance remains at that point.
Just be
Well-
careful and be wary. Make
Best
sure your gods always smile down on you.
Don't go getting yourself killed. That could be bad.
He says, well, I wouldn't want you to bring me back as a zombie and walk me around like some kind of abomination.
Totally laughs. Says,
So-
he says, you see exactly where I was going with that.
He says it dead serious, looking right at you.
Oh,
In any case, again, thank you for all you've done for me. I shall never forget my time with the Miscreants. And who knows? My God willing, perhaps I will be brought back at some point on a quest to help you again. He says, take care of yourselves. This will be, as I said, our last night drinking together. So, good luck to you.
You too, Kale.
Alright, so yeah, he'd spend the rest of the night drinking and laughing, telling stories from your times together. I think it was like a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, overall, yeah. Probably a few weeks.
So I'll say I'll say like 2 days later, basically the night before you're heading down. Where are you guys at again in Chaur?
To Maplewood?
Okay,
While we're
so
getting on the street. Nope.
okay,
Could
so
we,
you don't have what do you call it yet? A base build.
No, but could we say like maybe after Kale left, we put up some flyers saying, like somebody like looking for party member for X, whatever.
Oh, I mean you can do that, although I think you do have several other people already working with you. But sure, if you want to say you put up some flyers, that's fine.
Okay.
You're not sure who you're gonna find in
I mean,
Chaur.
why don't we tell Vernie that we're looking for somebody to join our party who's willing to an adventurer to join our party or join our group, support us, and Vernie can get the word out. I don't want to go through 100 interviews here.
Yeah. Let's trust Vernie.
but I already put out the flyers.
Totally. If I drew penises on all of your flyers, I'm sorry.
That is hilarious.
as you pick everyone up, you look at, suddenly there is like a light little graphic in the background of a phallic shape.
That is neat. Look at that. You made it blend in with the background. That is unique.
One just laughs and he goes, I'm sorry, Fairy. Couldn't help it. I got to get my kick somewhere.
That is a good joke. That was a good one. I like that.
All right. Well, like I said, about 2 days or so after after Kale leaves, you would be sitting in the inn. Now I forget. Were you paying for the private area? I don't think anyone was. So you'd probably just be sitting there at the. Your mic isn't working.
Oh my gosh, lovely. No, we weren't paying for, like, I don't think the extra area.
All right, so you're just kind of sitting at the inn talking to some people, having dinner when a new person, a very large person, walks up to the table. What would Nora look like?
Oh, 7 foot tall. Wearing
None.
armor. Nothing. Yes, nothing. I guess in her mid-30s, white hair, green eyes.
Now, does anyone have nature knowledge proficiency?
Yes.
So you would recognize her as a Goliath, as very few people or beings reach the height without being giants. So what would she, or go ahead, what else would she look like?
Yeah, holding a quarterstaff and a shield with the rising sun on it.
Alright, is that a religious symbol or just a, like, sigil?
It's a sigil.
So she would approach, as you're all sitting there talking, and what would she say?
Hi, y'all. Are you all the magical miscreants by chance?
We are
It
indeed.
depends on who asks. Big one.
Oh,
One
well,
just goes
little
where we
one.
are.
Well, little one, I am Nora Nimbus. I came here on request of the Blackwater, and help Chaur and his conquests.
Oh, that is bad. You're going to throw your lot in with that dastardly villain?
Oh, is there something wrong?
And I look at Bean.
We're working with him, aren't we?
It doesn't change the fact that he's not a good person.
Interesting.
But why don't you sit down and join us for dinner?
Oh, I would love to. Thank you,
Just
little one.
do you have any cookies, candy, toys?
Oh, sure.
What's in your pockets?
I'll pull out a cookie. give Beans a cookie.
Where'd you get this cookie from?
It's been in my backpack
How old
for
is it?
quite a while.
Old.
I start nibbling on it, and it's hard as a rock.
Make a con save. Make a
It might.
con save.
It's just a cracker ration.
This is not a tasty cookie. You could have it back.
Okay. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. Just the stress of everything going on. I was going to be way more into the character, but I'm kind of like super stressed right now.
You're fine.
Don't be.
So,
But as I was saying when you asked me, Beans, I can talk to the dead, but they normally don't talk back.
Okay.
They don't really like. I tried to talk to Aara, and she doesn't really talk back.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah, cool. What do you like to eat, Nora? I know giants have quite an appetite. I like chicken nuggets.
I love burritos.
Don't eat my chicken nuggets. Those are my chicken nuggets. And do you have ketchup?
I don't have ketchup, I don't believe. He asks a lot of questions,
That's okay.
doesn't he?
That's okay. Vernie's got some good ketchup.
Well, you seem to do well enough with him. It's one of the things we use to gauge, see if people can travel with us, because, working with a child can be a lot. So we kind of just let him do his thing and see how people react. And, if they can deal with it, that might be good enough for us. So I'd be okay if you wanted to travel with us, Nora, while we're doing a few things, especially if Blackwater sent you.
Here, you have to fill out this voucher, and you have to sign the certificate of waiver of death, just in case you die. We've had some problems. You have to fill out the W-2 right here, and that should be it. Your documents.
Yo,
I don't correct.
guys,
I don't correct things. I'm like, this is a real thing. I just Juan's laughing to himself, letting somebody say this.
I don't know about signing anything about death, but sure.
Well, it is a possibility when you're adventuring that untimely things can happen, and you just that not really much you can do about it.
Totally. Why is there a clause in here that says you can do whatever you want with his dead body?
No, that's not. It says, look, there's smudge right there. It says, I get all the gold if you die. That's what it says.
Nora,
okay,
you don't
little
have
one.
to
I think
sign.
I
You
got
don't
a
have
feeling
to
this
sign any
little.
documents yet.
Okay. I got a feeling these little ones will keep me safe, and she'll just wink at Juan. And a handsome man such as yourself, I'm sure. You look like you work out.
Juan just shakes his head and goes, "There are children here."
And that doesn't even make any sense. Look, I'm strong. And then Toad Leaf becomes buff Toad Leaf for a second. Shows off. Look at
Yeah,
how
I
strong
still,
I am.
I still think the only other adult here might be Juan.
Oh no, wait.
You're not
adult.
wrong. As I look over at Toadleaf.
I'm 127.
And you don't look a day over 10.
Oh, that yeah, kinda.
Okay, maybe 15. I'll give you 15.
Yeah, you see, Toad Leaf just looks sad now.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'll just like pat your head with my hand.
That makes it worse. I had the pats for children.
Juan is just losing it over in the corner, trying to keep it to himself as he's watching this play out. He's not interrupting. He's like, "Dude, this is hilarious. Let the fairy go."
Is there anything?
If you want to make me feel better, you could buy me some spicy water.
Yes, sure. 2 spicy water. Actually, maybe 3. Sorry, little one. But I don't think you're... Maybe you are a kid? Are you a kid? I can't tell anymore.
I'm
I
only
don't
6
even
years
know.
old.
Okay, so maybe not a spicy
Where
water.
are your
All right,
crayons?
3 spicy waters, please.
Why don't I? Where are your crayons? I just want to do some coloring.
And some crayons, too. A kid's meal, maybe?
Wait, I thought you had crayons. Bernie doesn't have crayons.
You can just eat
sorry,
You
I
have
don't
this
have any
bag and you
crayons.
don't have any crayons? Oh, that's sad.
Maybe I...
Do you happen
Nora's
to
just
have
thinking to
spicy-
herself,
You,
like, what did I get
you-
myself into?
You see
Like,
a little
inner
magical
monologue.
bow
Uh,
floating.
Toad- it says that. Nora, do you happen to have any questions for us?
Yes. How do you all fight? I'm not sure you know this, but I am a fighter of sorts, so I have a very tactical mind. If I were to join your group, what do you all bring to the table?
Well,
Of course,
Yes,
if you have any
over the
questions for
walls.
me, I would love to answer them.
I'm much more of a. I just try to encourage you guys to fight well. I'm not so much of a fighter, but I can cheer you on.
That's always helpful.
Excuse me, miss. Miss, I have your spicy waters here. A couple of ales. She says, that'll be 2 copper pieces, please, as she passes the 2 ales to you, putting her hand out expectantly.
Also a gold piece.
Oh, thank you, miss. That's very generous. Do you want change, or?
No, that is fine. Keep it for yourself.
She says, excellent. Well, thank you. Let me know if you want anything else. And she'll happily go back to the bar.
Juan pulls over Toadleaf and kind of like wants to whisper to Toadleaf and be like, "Dude, she just paid for 3 spicy waters with a gold. I think we definitely need to bring her along."
That is so true. That is a good idea. Let us do that.
I can hear you guys.
But we were whispering. That doesn't.
No,
make
I
it-
pulled him off to the side to whisper.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
But you didn't give me an apple juice. No apple juice.
Like I
Sorry,
says,
I'm fresh out of apple juice.
don't mind them. They can be a little rude. It's lovely to meet someone as large as you. I didn't know such people even existed on the surface.
Yes,
She says,
came
"You're like
from
you're like one of those ogres that follows Toadleaf around, but pretty."
Oh, thank you. You're not so bad looking yourself.
Oh well, it's sweet
Gives
of
her a
you.
wink.
Sweet of you to say. but I'm pretty sure you would destroy me. So I'm going to pass on that wink, and she gives you a wink back. But if you ever need me to grow you some herbs to smoke or whatever, I can certainly do that.
Oh, are you a druid?
Alexa, you can make ones to smoke?
So oh yeah, I can grow all sorts of herbs.
That's amazing. Yeah, I've learned a little bit of druid of spells myself over my travels.
So, like what? What can you do? Can you grow things?
No, mainly just some minor healing and casting this, making my quarterstaff here a little bit stronger.
She says stronger. Oh, like a shillelagh?
Yes.
She says, yeah, the shillelagh spell is very potent. She says I would cast it and show off a little, but I think the bartender would object.
I would think so.
They don't really. I've learned they don't really like magic to be used in places like this. At least Chaur doesn't. I'm not sure how other human settlements feel.
Yes, I would imagine so. I came from the Phoenix Guild.
It's like, oh, the wizard, or actually, she would not know what that is. So she says, well, that sounds very important.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Beans would have probably heard that though, right?
I don't know, did he? Doesn't seem like
Beans
he,
and
No,
he
one.
said
no.
anything, so.
Heard about Nora's abilities? Because I was distracted coloring on the
Oh,
table
I
with
was
my
just
quill.
talking to her about some of the druid magic I know, and
Yes.
that I came from the Phoenix Guild.
Oh,
she
you came
talked
from the
about
Phoenix Guild?
Yeah, she
Oh,
talked about
I'll pull out my little emblem. Look, me too. What'd they send you here for?
oh, well, they didn't send me here. Lord Blackwater requested a mercenary, and I dabble in trying to help people
Huh.
as much as I can. Not
Oh,
as much
you're one
as
of those enforcers.
well,
Eh?
not as much of a cold-blooded murderer, but more to help. I can pick what I want.
You're an enforcer. That's good. I'm not an enforcer. But I am
Well,
strong, and I'm growing bigger and bigger every day. That's because I eat my vegetables.
You
just
had
remember,
to be if you're from the Phoenix Guild.
it's not the murder if you're defending yourself. So if it's self-defense, then it's not the murder.
Exactly. I like this guy. I like you. You're awesome.
Oh God, there's two of them.
Give him a high five. Give Toadleaf a high five. Like a big old hand.
Well,
I'm just taking a few more drinks.
my friends, what would you like to do? Should we, you said you like to hit things. We have something that we might be able to explore. Not too far from here. Well, two things.
I say,
Lead the
well,
way.
Nora, here's our dilemma. As she kind of goes through, then Juan starts filling you in a little bit about, like kind of what we've done in the area, and then presents to you that we are a few options. One of them is looking for the train. The other one is going to be that there is this well that has a ritual that we thought about looking at to try to see what would happen if we did it. And the other one's like a caved-in area. And we explained that the caved-in area and the well are kind of close. We might be able to do it before we hop on this train because we need to be back in town for like the 58th. So kind of just bringing her up to speed with where we're at.
While this is all going on, like inner monologue, Nora, like in her head, she's like, well, she's smiling at Juan and like nodding. And she's like, just kind of like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about, but it's just like all wah.
I dumb it down, seeing that reaction.
And she's like, oh, okay. Yes.
All right. Anyone else saying anything? All right. So I think that would end the flashback.
Yeah.
So flash forward. You have all finished your day today in separate places. It is now time to pass the evening. What do you want to do?
I guess Toadleaf would say to one.
Wow, that is shocking. Shocking. I'm surprised you didn't hit on the giant lady.
Like, giant lady's pretty, but
Oh, are we still doing the
I try not to
flashback?
mix work and pleasure.
Do we want to go? Are we? Is this in the present time, or are we still in the
This is in my
flashback?
present time.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead. Kind of a weird segue, but all right.
Yeah.
We just got back from our little journeys, and you're like, why aren't you hitting on the big lady?
Yeah. It just
One-
he's shocked because one just kind of
Just like I explained to the fairy, be like, just because there are two people that look like they could form adult relations doesn't mean that they have to, fairy. Sometimes there are more things at play.
That is interesting. Where I'm from, the marriages are arranged, so that's a little different.
You're also not allowed to watch, you weirdo.
I don't want to. That is nasty.
Yeah, I just don't know how you operate.
You guys are pervs.
You guys said you found a.
So just storm off in the corner, like. Argh.
You said you found a dwarf inside of a force cage of some sort.
It was this force field, right? And I don't think we have it disintegrate. And yeah, we didn't want to dig underneath it with just only Nora and I. So
That's wise. That's wise. Do you think Demi knows anything about this?
we should probably go ask.
Cool.
Oh, is that retcon then? Is that the
Yeah.
right word?
that's
retcon. It would have been Nora doing all of that last session then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That makes it better, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the. How far away is the Hollow Point, Lou?
It's not far. The group is camped out within the halls of Tarsus, along with your small camp of 20 laborers and 20 guards, as well as your NPCs. So you can pretty much travel through the halls of Tarsus.
I tell the group I'm heading there to go find out if we can try to get past this.
Okay, so you go over alone?
I
no,
know them and I don't wait for them to react.
I'm going with them. I'm chasing him.
Alright. Is the group going, or just the two of you?
Wait, where y'all are going to?
Demi.
One's
Hollow?
going to ask Demi.
One's going where?
To the Hollow Point to ask Demi if he knows a way to get past that force field.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with you, I guess.
Alright, so the group travels to the Hollow Point. Let me check something. Did you power this one?
No, it's on reserve.
We did at one point, but we took the gem with us.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a gem to power it?
I do.
Alright, so let me make a note. So you're not leaving a gem there, you're powering it as needed.
Yes.
Because you're not going to be able to teleport here unless you leave a gem behind. Just FYI. So...
We don't know of the other teleport points, do we?
We know one.
Yeah, you knew
The
one.
Octavian Lab.
Which is
Okay.
powered right now, so you could teleport there if this one is powered.
Ooh.
But to do that, you would have to leave a gem behind.
Okay.
So let me just make a note of that.
Does it matter which crystal I use, by the way, Lou?
You don't think it does. Are you going to leave one behind here?
No, not. I don't want to leave it behind, but I just want to make sure. Like, if it doesn't matter, I'd be using like the demonic crystal.
All right, but you're not leaving one behind, right?
Correct.
Okay. Just give me a sec, because I do want to make a note of that. Okay. Okay. And there.
So we have the actual arcane one that's like super rare. We have the demon one, and then I have a depleted shadow crystal. So
And
that's our
I
three
think
crystals.
there's one. I think there's one other one.
Is there? I thought we only had 3.
We have
Yeah,
3 in our ledger because we did get a full soul crystal before, and that's the one in.
All right, I made the note. All right, so you temporarily power the hollow point. Connecting, you are able to speak with Demi.
Okay, so I go up and put my hand on it.
All right, welcome. What is it that I
So-
can do for you, Juan?
Hello, Demi. I'm curious. How much do you know about the surrounding areas?
I have information on the halls of Tarsus, but not of the surrounding tunnels.
Okay. Well, I guess thinking back, like would that I don't even know, Rune Master teleport whatever force field dude, is that like in the tunnels outside of halls?
You are not sure.
Okay, I'm going to ask Demi. So yeah, we saw this body with this force field.
She says,
well-
go ahead.
Would you know like how to get past it?
I have no information on a body within a force field. The only force fields active are currently the one sealing up the worship area.
What's the worship area?
She says there is she says there is a demon lockdown, or a room lockdown, because of a dangerous portal opened within it. Because of this, energy has been put in place to seal that area off from access permanently, or at least until the rune masters handle the situation.
Would you be able to take down that portal?
Says the portal cannot be closed, which is why the force field is put in place to seal any demons that enter the portal or come through the portal from getting out of the room.
Okay, can you drop the force field so we can go in there? I don't want you to. I just want to see if you can.
She says, only with permissions from the rune masters could such a thing be done.
Okay.
She says you currently don't have the access to make that request.
Okay. I say, do you remember a little imp that was in here?
What is the designation of this imp?
I say his name was Acrid Ghaffari.
Says, yes, Acrid has quite a... Acrid is an accessor of this area, of this hollow point.
How much freedom does Acrid have in this hollow point?
I am not able to reveal the permissions of other users. My apologies.
Say, okay. Demi, can you hide information from us?
Information revealed is based on access.
Okay, would you lie to us?
The STEMI unit is not meant to deceive.
Okay. If someone asked you to deceive or not share information, would you do it?
This STEMI would not deceive you. My purpose is to maintain the halls of Tarsus and give out information as is permitted.
Where's the train station?
She says there is a train station nearby. Let's see. She says the Baroque Ret train station is to the west of here. There should be information if you follow the tunnels.
Okay, and I say, Demi, can you, like, show me in my mind, like, how I would get there? Like, put in my mind, like, where the map would be.
So she says, I cannot put it in your mind, but I can show you it within the hollow. And you would see basically a large kind of map of the halls and some directions going outside of the halls towards where the train station is.
I say, Demi, do you have, like, a more updated map of the halls? Like, than what I currently know?
I do not know what maps you possess.
No. Well, can you share, like, the entire map area with me, what you know?
Sure, she would show you a map of the halls of Tarsus, which you pretty much already knew what it looked like.
Okay, there's nothing, like, to the north or east, because we kind of started exploring a little bit when we were walking around, so I was like, oh, it keeps going.
She has the... Oh, outside the halls? She has the exits. Right? If you go to the east, she has the exit there. She doesn't have a map of the surrounding area.
Okay. I say, Demi, can you show me where these halls connect to the Blackwater Estate?
The STEMI unit does not recognize the Blackwater Estate as a location.
Okay, can you show me the location north of the Hall of Tarsus where we can escape?
She says the halls connect to various residential areas, different living areas, as well as certain other specific areas. You would have to be more specific of where you're trying to go.
Okay, there is the city of Chaur on the north side of it. There would be somewhere like an entrance coming down to these halls. Do you know where that location is on the map?
Says the STEMI does not recognize the city of Chaur as a location.
God damn it. Okay, I go, fuck, Demi. Alright.
Expletives are not permitted. Please do not use expletives.
Yeah, whatever. Alright. Well, you helped a little bit, Demi. Thank you. Even though you don't recognize thank yous. And then I just log off before I hear Demi say anything.
This Demi Alright, you disconnect.
As you come out,
That's awesome.
Leaf would say, "Are you done playing around? Would you actually like some information from Acrid?"
Oh, dude. You think... I mean, I guess he does work for you, but God, I hate that dude.
I can hear you, a little voice says.
I don't understand.
I know you can. I want you to hear me. Sorry. I'm sorry, Leaf. Go ahead.
Just tell him what you want him to figure out, and he will help.
I don't see why you hate this little imp so much. He's kind of cute.
Do you just think everything is cute, Nora? Gosh, all right.
That's the first time I said that. What are you talking about?
Turning to Acrid, I say, Hey, Akra, do you know how to get around this force field from this location over here? And I kind of show on the map.
I was
It's like, we're
literally
looking to get
with them or with you when we found it. If I knew, don't you think I would have said something? Remember?
No, I don't trust you.
He says, "No, I don't know how to get past a force wall. I
God.
assume, like the little kid said, you need some sort of disintegrate spell."
All right, whatever. Stupid imp. Looking over at Toadleaf, Beans, and Nora, and I say, well, what if we were to head over to the well with the things, the you guys know out of character what I'm trying to say. Is that one in the labs?
Is it 4 hours? Really? That's
It's
it?
not even that far. It's
What are
pretty
you
close.
talking about? The train station? Or wait, what were you asking? What's 4 hours away?
The crypt outside of Chaur that has the
Oh,
well in it with the riddle.
oh, that's a couple hours, yeah.
Lou, you remember what I was talking about before game started? This is what I was talking about.
I don't
What's
remember.
that?
What were you talking about?
I was talking about how this party gets sidetracked as fuck.
It's true.
Oh, well, I kind of went in here thinking that I would like to focus on the well and the caved in area before we hop the train
we've-
station.
We haven't talked about it prior until today, which is cool. But it's like we all said we were going to do the train. We all did the train, and you know,
Let's
here we are.
Would you like to do the train, Toadleaf?
I don't give a shit. For like out of character, I don't. It's just like I want us to stick to whatever we're doing. That's all I want, personally.
Yeah.
Hold on
I
there,
mean-
Juan. Maybe we should just stick to this train for now. Once we find this train, maybe then we can go check out before we operate it, maybe.
All right. Well, let's go to the station.
Yeah. So once again, to iterate, I don't care what we do, as long as we stick to a plan.
No, I agree. No, I
Yeah.
actually agree that I would rather just stick to the one thing that we already started, finish that, and then move on.
And then if you want, we can go do the well. That sounds great.
Yeah.
My thinking is we don't know how long we may be gone with the train, so we should do these other things while we're here.
Get the quick things over.
No, I'm not
with
saying
quickly.
leave. I'm just saying find it.
I want
Get-
to.
Right?
I want to ride it.
All right. Let's real quick. What do
It's
we
not
want?
going to work.
No,
Oh,
what-
go
what-
ahead. Yeah.
What do we want to do right now? Do we want to go do the well? That's fine. We just need to vote on it.
All right.
Are we doing the well or are we doing the train?
Yeah, just do one for well, two for train. Fine. Whatever the majority is.
All right, so you head back to your camp and discuss your next steps.
Yeah.
I think it's worth getting the quick things over with quickly. So
Okay.
that's the dwarf and the force field, and then the well.
Oh,
How do you
okay,
know
so let's-
either of those things are quick?
Yeah, exactly. But all right. So how
It's
about
almost like you played this game before, but you actually have no idea. And I will say, like, nothing. Well, most of the stuff is not going to be the same as the last time you went.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. But all we have to do for the dwarf is figure out how to break this force field down. And
Use
if we
disintegrate.
can't, well, we've got that, but there's other clues, other information. I imagine we could look at, or we could try digging around. But that's
If-
like a half-day thing,
if
and then
everybody's
going to the
Just put
the
your vote
well
in.
is
Yeah, just put your
Yeah.
vote in.
it's fine. I mean, if everybody
Yeah.
wants to do the well, yeah, let's do what Matt said. Let's try to get this ring from this force field.
and if
and
it
we
doesn't
can't do
work,
that-
then it doesn't work. Then,
Yeah, if we can't do that, if everybody wants to and we agree upon it, let's not change it again until we finish
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
we will
Well-
next week.
Yeah, right. Let's go do the well, and then we'll pick up the train if we have time. How about that?
Fair. Yeah,
Okay.
I figured like even checking them out and testing the things that we know, we can reasonably if it takes us somewhere long, whatever. But we can at least test our next steps relatively quickly before we can hop on the train.
That sounds fine.
All right.
All right, so the group is it's about 5:30 at this point. So you all are you're leaving this place and heading elsewhere?
Going to check out the dwarf. If it's 5:30, let's check out the dwarf. Try to figure that out tonight.
All right, well, you just came back from there, and they
Yeah.
said there was no way through.
Yeah,
The
well,
force
I don't
field
believe
goes around him, so
Yeah.
if you dig under, it's probably not going to do much. So
Yeah.
yeah, I guess what do you want to do? How are you getting past this force field?
I would inspect his body. Look for symbols or anything like that. And then we have like artwork and stuff in our party treasury.
All right.
And there might be other things in the Alcavian labs.
Okay. So the body is clad in ancient robes that would mark him as some sort of rune master. There's, as I said, markings on the floor that look like they are channeling energy into the force field that's around him.
Are those markings inside or outside the force field?
Inside the force field.
Cool. And Juan, have we tried stabbing it with your magical sword, or we had a dagger before that seemed to get rid of runes pretty easily?
Well, I have the
Tuesday.
dagger on the Essiac, but I don't think that was something we used. Out of character, it was Tuesday's game. We have
Okay.
the Indian dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Didn't you have some short sword? It's like Shadow Blade or something.
I did try.
Shadow
See, I did try this Shadow Blade, and it just kind of dinked off. It didn't do anything.
And I think you tried teleporting as well, and you were shunted
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's not allowing teleportation either.
Are there any symbols on this rune master to tell us and give us a name or anything like that?
The robes don't have any identifying symbols. Actually, let's see. Give me a history check. DC 20.
Oh, geez, that's not cool. Why you gotta do that?
This is kind of obscure information. You might notice something about the symbols.
Okay.
Remember, there's no more rerolls, but you can use a insight
I'm
point
looking.
to gain a circumstance bonus.
Oh no.
Juan's gonna throw a Bardic over on.
I don't have any insight points.
Okay.
Juan's throwing a
taking-
Bardic on me. Thank
A
you.
Bardic though goes on Beans. As I see Beans studying brow furrowed, I'm like, here, let me help you, child.
You sing him
Cool.
some inspiring tunes to get the brain juices flowing.
And can I give myself guidance?
Yeah, I think so. That's fine.
Cool.
So you magically
Oh, I don't think I can make it.
with guidance. So
And the D8.
and the D8. Oh,
8,
that's
19. Ah,
just gonna miss. All right. So you think his robes denote some kind of rank within the Rune Master Tower, but you're not sure which rank it is. That's all you get.
darn. Cool. Thank you.
Well, I had a thought, but I'm not really sure if it would work.
Okay.
So Akrid was able to get the full permissions, and
Yeah.
do you remember that? You remember that treasure room with all the chests and the stoned guardians?
Yeah.
What if there's something in there? What if there's something in the chest that could help us out?
Oh.
Didn't you guys
That's
raid
smart.
that place?
We-
We didn't get the chest.
We left them because.
Oh, because
we did-
the golem, yeah.
But so Toad Leaf says, what if he go ahead and disables the guardians, and we get the chest, and there's something to help.
That's pretty smart, Toadleaf. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, wait, are you talking about in the teleportation room?
Is it teleportation room? I feel like there was something.
The chests that were guarded were in the teleportation room. The
Okay,
vault, you
alright.
guys killed the golem that was guarding
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I think, yeah.
Because I have
I think
the
it-
vault is fully looted, so I think you're talking about the.
There was
That
like
sounds right.
3 or 4 chests in there, and then there was 4
Yeah.
stone golems.
Yeah.
And they were each protected by a
Yeah.
different room master or something, so we could access the one but not the others.
Yeah,
No,
there were
that was
there was
that was,
two chests in the room, and you guys did not have permissions to open them.
oh, okay. It's different. Okay. So how does that sound? What if we tried to do that?
That sounds wonderful, Toad Leaf. Let's do that.
Well, let me see if Akrid can do that. Can you do that, Akrid?
He says this is the guardians in the room, right?
Exactly. That is what we're trying to do. Is get them deactivated.
He says, well, I can deactivate them. I can't. The problem is that those chests are specifically supposed to be opened by certain rune masters. So if you open them, I can't tell the golems not to attack. I can only tell them to be basically deactive. But if I ever reactivate them, they will get angry that the chests were opened. And also,
And that-
whoever opens them will be in trouble within the halls of Tarsus. The demi unit will be very upset at them.
That would be a problem. That definitely could be. After all, we have that other
Says,
thing
well,
you're working.
As long as the golems never saw that person, I don't think there are any other defenses within the halls of Tarsus that could hurt any of you. It's just the golems at this point.
What if we blindfold them?
It's not. That's not how this works. This is the demi unit senses happenings within the halls of Tarsus to an extent, or at least the ones that she's told to sense. And guarding those treasure chests is one of the things she's tasked to do. So as soon as someone opens them, that is not the rune master, she will become angered and send the golems after that person. But if the golems are deactivated, nothing will happen. So
And I would rather have the golems not angry at us, because I plan on stealing them from Demi at some point if I can.
Nora, you want to go on a quest?
I would love to go on a quest with you all.
It considers you opening these chests.
Oh, yeah. I'll be the one to open it.
See,
Not a
look, problem solved, Toad Leaf.
You're going to try to get Nora killed? That is rude, but okay.
Alright. So you're going to go deactivate the golems and attempt to open the chest?
I guess that's where we're going, yeah.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, if you're trying to... Okay.
Before we go, did anybody really look around here for any other clues? It seems this Dwarven Rune Master had fallen in battle. Is there anything that we could use here? Did anybody look?
I think somebody made a perception check out of character.
When we were there, we looked and didn't see anything. I think I actually rolled kind of high.
True. Okay. If you looked, I trust you.
Alright, so you're heading to the room with the golems.
Well, I guess while they're doing that, Toadleaf would go with Akrid to deactivate the stone golems currently.
That would be in the same room.
Oh, it is perfect.
That's the teleportation room where the hollow point is.
Okay.
Go ahead and pull your figures into the room. Just in case there's issues. Now, these chests are locked. So how are you going to open them?
Well, that's a job for Juan. He comes out of the.
So
Who's hiding in the hall?
Juan is going to open the chests.
I guess so. I guess
Oh,
I have
he's
to.
What if you turn into somebody else? What if you do that? Turn into Blackwater. Turn into him.
Toadleaf, I like how you're thinking, and you see me transform into Blackwater.
Yeah, that still makes my skin crawl a little to see you to do that.
I do like a little like poof of like sparkle puff magic out of my hand with prestidigitation after it. After you see like the gross thing, like I don't cover that at all. I just go poof.
Eh, eh, eh.
So,
so
all right.
you look like Lord Blackwater. Beans, give me an Arcana check. You might know something. So you would remember that the last time Juan connected as someone that did not look like him, it still knew it was him. So you don't know if appearance matters.
I'll pass that along.
Oh well, I think it's got to be me anyways. I'm the one that can open these and pickpocket them or unlock them. So
You are guided.
Well,
Okay.
the defenses are completely down, Acrid says. You are free to open.
Thanks, Acrid. Toadleaf, can you verify he's telling the truth?
Are you lying to us?
Yes, I am.
Oh no.
Why would you do that to me?
Because he
That is
said
so
he
rude.
hates me.
No fucking way. That's fucking hilarious.
You were going to get all of us killed.
No,
because he
they
doesn't
only
like
would have
my
attacked
God.
him. You guys would have been fine. He just would have
Oh
been
my
killed.
god. That is fucking hilarious.
I'm glad you checked that.
Oh
'cause
my god.
I
Oh
don't
my
trust
god,
him,
dude.
Don't trust him.
Okay,
Oh
no, that's
my
fair, dude.
god. That was
You just
clutch.
saved your own life. Acrid, disabled the defenses for all of the magical miscreants, so they don't get us attacked.
Fine. He says, but if he keeps saying he doesn't like me, there'll be consequences.
Oh my god, that's
Well, this doesn't do
hilarious.
anything to help my opinion of you.
No, he was whispering that to Toadleaf. Wait, did you tell them that he lied, Toadleaf, or did you say that
This
out
was in
loud?
my head. If this is in my head, Toadleaf would be probably visibly sweating, but not. He probably wouldn't have said anything.
All right, so he is gonna tell him to deactivate the defenses for real.
When I ask if he's actually telling me the truth, and then I see him whispering to Toadleaf.
Well,
Like,
you would see Toadleaf kind of thinking because he can communicate with the imp mentally.
And I would say to Juan, don't worry about anything. It is all handled. It's all good.
All right.
You see Juan do the thing with like where he points at his eyes, but it's only one finger because he's wearing a blind patch, and then he like points one finger at his eye and then back to Acrid.
Acrid just, well, yeah, I guess he'd be visible right now, so he just shrugs.
Acrid, I think he's
Sorry,
winking at. I think he likes you now.
No, he said he hates me. If he liked me, that would be different.
Oh,
That's why I tried to get him killed just now.
that was rude to do that to friends.
He's not my
Sorry, I
friend. He
kinda
said he
missed
hates
it.
me.
That's the first in the becoming friends.
That is not at all true.
You're right.
Anyway,
You're right.
it's safe now. He can go. I promise.
Did he seriously just try and kill us?
No, that was in Toadleaf's head, that conversation.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you asked Toadleaf. Toadleaf sat there thinking for a while and then said yes. It was an odd pause.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I definitely noticed this odd pause, and like I feel like I have enough insight to pick up on what was going on.
with your 11 insight. Go ahead, you can make a roll.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, speaking of, what is
Well, that
the
seems fine to
order?
you.
The order that I need to put that in?
It's perception, insight, investigation.
Okay.
All right. So now that I've asked that question, but even though I think he probably didn't do it, but I had my suspicions because I even asked that question, right? So now I'm gonna look for any traps. I guess I'll give you an active perception.
So, you look at the chest. It doesn't seem like there are any traps.
Okay.
Which might be a little odd to you. But then again, the trap could be the construct, so...
You want to wait 10 minutes and I'll cast detect magic?
Yes, please.
Cool.
Okay. So you spend 10 minutes here. You would get a sense that there are auras coming from both the chests and inside the chests.
Okay. So there is an aura coming from the chest itself.
Dispel magic? Doesn't
I throw a
anybody know
dispel.
that?
I throw a dispel on this top chest, this north one.
Alright, so as your dispel goes off, the aura would vanish and the chest would suddenly look much older. As if it is suddenly ravaged by the effects of time, all quickly.
Oh no.
Dang.
My bad.
Now that this preservation, clearly a preservation spell on this chest is done, I'm going to picklock it. Maybe it's even easier to picklock now.
Alright.
With guidance.
So this is somewhat of a difficult chest to pick open. DC is 20.
Oh.
With guidance.
Alright, I'm going to use 2 insights.
So the new rules for using thieves' tools is you have to make a sleight of hand check. I believe.
Very cool.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, it would be a tools check using dexterity.
Yep.
But if you have sleight of hand trained, you have advantage. That's what the rule is. Sleight of hand would give you advantage on the check.
I do not have sleight of hand. I didn't take it because I didn't think it had bonuses like that. So that's pretty good to know.
Yeah. Also, you cannot use guidance on tools checks. Only skill checks.
Oh.
That's another new thing. Because now guidance particularly calls out skill checks.
Yeah.
Not ability checks anymore.
Okay. I still get my 2 insight that I spent though.
If you want to spend an insight point, you get +2.
So I can use 2 of them though, right?
No, you can only use 1 from now on. It's just 1 insight. 1 insight point per check. Yeah.
Okay. Because I thought you said up to 3. Okay. So
that was,
I guess
yeah,
I'm just gonna use 1.
Yeah, that was the old rules. Now you can only use 1 per check.
You didn't read the patch notes, Mikey. You got to read the updated notes.
Did not read the patch notes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to open it.
Okay.
Oof.
So, unfortunately, 18 would not be enough. You don't think you... Yeah.
I said, and I wanted to use 2 of them. That sucks.
Yeah.
So, do we have anybody in our camp?
Or anyone that would allow a reroll or something? Flash of genius? I
can't use story points, can I?
No. So, you could try to break it open. I mean, it does look kind of old and falling apart.
We have a
you want me to break it open one?
Sure.
Maybe we just take it with us out of here and break it open out elsewhere.
As well as the other one.
Yeah.
And is there something in this pedestal, or
you pick up that one?
That's the hollow point.
Yeah. Did we put our crystal into it?
Yeah, that's how the
Cool.
imp deactivated the golems.
Cool. So let's make sure we take that back.
I am going to cast Dispel Magic on this other chest.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold off. Before you do that, maybe we keep the magic on it?
I don't know what I guess, can I check and see what school of magic it's from before I do that?
My detect magic should still be up.
It looks like a preservation aura, same as the other one.
Okay. Well, knowing that,
I would
I
let
guess I
you.
would dispel it.
You said you're not going to dispel it?
Not going to dispel it if it's a preservation.
Okay. So you're going to try to pick this one as well?
I'm just gonna carry it with me out of here.
I mean, it's worth a shot. Worst that happens if you don't.
All right, I'll try to pick it. Ugh.
And remember, if you have someone with thieves' tools, they can assist you, and you guys can both roll for it.
I don't know if anybody else has thieves' tools.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Go ahead and make a check. You gonna? No, never mind. So yeah, these two chests seem beyond your abilities.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. It's pretty complicated. It's pretty tough stuff. So
Yeah, let's just smash it open. I think that would be the best idea.
Nora,
Just start winding up.
use a crowbar to pop it open instead of smash it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alright, you're gonna try to pry it open?
Sure.
And this is the non-preserved chest, right?
And I'm gonna Toby's gonna come over and
Yeah.
say, let me help you. Let me help you out. And he becomes Big Toad Leaf.
Alright.
Buff Toad
Swole
Leaf.
leaf or buff leaf.
Yeah.
Alright.
Buff.
So prying it open would be a strength check. You can make it at advantage.
I'm gonna give a bardic to Nora.
Okay.
Strength check. I have strength save. Would I just do ability?
Yeah, ability check and strength. Okay, but with advantage, so you roll again. Okay. So 12 would actually be enough because the chest is very kind of old and falling apart. You pop it open, and there are some things inside.
Good idea to believe.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that with always roll advantage on this 2024 sheet. I don't know how to do that just yet. Stone dicks.
I call dibs on the ring. It's mine.
It looks like the scrolls, potions, and stone discs have magical auras coming from them.
Nora will not touch anything.
Okay.
I'll just put them in the bag of holding, I guess, for now,
Wait,
Matt.
wait.
If you want to hold them.
Cool. Do these scrolls have any auras on them? Well, yeah. Well, we'll just record them and figure it out later.
Yeah, everything but the ring has auras on it.
Can I see?
Cool.
Can I have the ring since it's not magical?
Yeah, let me take a look at it too.
Okay. Cool. So I'll move the scrolls, potions, and discs into the party treasury.
Okay.
Should look at those discs at some point.
Yeah, well, we could do that back at camp tonight.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Seeing that it was
Next.
probably, would I know that it was easier for them to pop it open because it was an old chest, Lou?
Yeah, you think it definitely made it easier.
Then knowing that, I'm gonna throw it. I am now going to throw that second dispel magic on the other chest.
Okay. It would also get a lot older.
Then I go, all right, Nora and Buff Leaf.
Alright, so you guys are trying to pry this one open as well.
I'm
You get
gonna
a deal if you need it.
A 13.
Who did you give the D8 to?
Assuming that
Nora has a bardic still. She
Okay.
didn't use it.
Well, the 13 would once again work. And you are able to pry this open. Inside,
miasma.
there are
Mimic.
3 scrolls. That's it.
All right. Toadleaf, Beans, Nora, what shall be our next steps?
It doesn't really seem like there was anything to help us get into the force field in here.
The
Not really
signet
wrong.
ring.
Can't see anything.
Yeah, but it's not the name.
Why don't we ask Demi if the signet ring means anything?
Because Demi is probably very angry right now
With Acrid?
with somebody.
Most likely it would be Juan and Nora. Your imp
Okay.
says to you mentally.
Well, Acrid, why don't you ask about the signet ring?
Well, I don't take orders from you, child, but if Toadleaf wishes
Hey.
me to, I will.
Acrid,
That
have
would,
an apple.
that would be very helpful if you could ask about this ring. It looks very pretty.
All right. Let me ask about the signet ring. So he would connect and come back out. It says, well, as I expected, Demi is very angry at Juan and Nora. But luckily, I deactivated the stone golems because I am a good friend, even though Juan hates me.
I say, Demi, thank you for being a good friend. I appreciate you deactivating them for me.
It doesn't even remember my
So-
name, but that's fine. Anyway,
I say, Acrid, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to like placate Acrid a little bit, being like, no, thank you for the help.
give me a persuasion at disadvantage because you called him Demi.
call him Demi.
It's okay. Still a 20 minimum.
Well, in any case, Demi said that the signet ring most likely belongs to the rune master whose chest that was. Often it can be used to gain access to certain places that only a rune master can access. Didn't say anything about a force field or being able to do anything with the force field.
Interesting.
It may, I don't know. Were there locations within the halls of Tarsus that required a rune master to enter? That might be what it would help with. Or other places that require rune master status. It sounds like it's some kind of key, Hagrid says. But all this arcane stuff is a bit, wizards do things in strange ways.
Maybe since it's a rune master ring, it'll let us through the little bubble thing that he's in.
Now that I don't know. And
It is
Hagrid
worth a
would
shot.
vanish again, turning invisible.
The hell, where'd he go?
He does that.
Is he still here?
Yes, he's still here.
Acrid, where are you?
He doesn't want to talk.
A little. It's kind of mean, huh?
Not really. He's the devil, so then they're not really the most friendly.
Like start walking around trying to find him, push him over or something.
I wouldn't recommend it. He has a stinger. Have to be careful.
Acrid whispers, is there something wrong with her?
I don't really know. She seems kind of nice. I don't know.
Oh. Tell her if she does try to push me at any point, she's getting stung.
He said he's gonna sting you if you push him.
Ha!
Oh, you almost got him. Be careful. That. Oh. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
All
gonna
right.
find him.
So, should we go back and try to see if the signet ring will let us into the force field?
I mean, it's pretty close. I'd be down to at least check. I don't think it'll
Yeah.
do anything personally, but yeah, I'm down to check.
I don't think it will either, but it's worth a shot.
Wait, one
Okay.
second. I mean, yes, let's go.
So you head over to the force field.
Should we take a short rest before this and Philip, maybe you study that little ring?
I don't think I really need to study it. It is not magical. It not really.
Cool.
So you try, but the ring doesn't seem to do anything to the wall of force.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem
Cool.
like it
Maybe-
does any gives you any way of getting past it.
Hmm.
Can
Just
I
try putting it on.
I did. I'm wearing it.
Oh.
You see?
Oh, that's right.
try a counter spell on it?
On the force field?
Yeah, I think it's too late.
I
Oh,
mean, you know that the magic wouldn't do anything.
Cool. How big is this thing?
It is.
Large? Is it?
It pretty much just encompasses the dwarf, so it's not that big.
Cool. I'm gonna cast this around it.
Okay. Around the force field?
Yeah, outside of it.
Alright. Well, I mean, the force wall isn't really an object.
Okay, well, around the door, so that it's encompassed within it.
You could not target the dwarf, because you can't target stuff within a force wall with magic.
And there's no way to, like, make a large sphere that encompasses the force field without targeting, like, right outside of it?
I mean, I guess you could maybe, like, put a rock or something and put it around the rock, which would encompass the force wall as well.
That would be so cool. I would love to try that.
But what would be the purpose? Like, I don't.
Well,
see.
I want to try it. See if it happens.
Alright,
Okay.
so you take a rock, casting the sphere spell, which is smaller than, or the sphere is larger than the wall of force, so sure, I guess that would encompass the wall of force as well.
Alright,
Ooh.
everybody push.
I push the sphere.
All right.
Well,
yeah,
start
I'll help.
rolling.
The wall of force would not allow it to move, it just bumps up against it.
Oh. Even though it's weightless?
Well, the wall of force would not allow the movement, because that is not weightless. So it'd be like trying
But
to push
everything
the
inside of
sphere.
it.
Well, the
Ah,
weight doesn't really matter because wall of force doesn't have weight.
no.
It's a force effect, so it just can't be moved.
Ah.
It was a good try,
And
though.
what teleportations did we try before?
If the wall of force was an object, that might have worked. But it's just a
Hmm.
force effect.
Oh, not cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all we tried was the Nimbus teleport to get inside. It wasn't anything crazier.
Can I try Misty stuff?
Sure. So if you cast Misty Step, a similar thing would happen. You would just appear next to the sphere.
Darn.
You think that the only way... Well, it seems like the only
Is
way to get past this would be to disintegrate the outer wall. You've never seen a permanent force effect before, so you're kind of baffled
And
by
Yeah.
this.
Did say dispel didn't work, right?
That's correct,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I say, well, it was a good attempt, Beans. Was this a good learning experience for you?
No. I'm angry.
Oh. So, well, I know sometimes we have big emotions and we need to deal with those big emotions.
Did you bring my juice box?
See, here's your juice box, buddy.
Thank
you. So what time is it now that we've done all these other things, Lou?
The sphere.
Oh, yeah, that one would have been pretty cool, huh?
That looks
tried.
similar to the ring that you got out of the box, actually. Some kind of signet ring.
Mm.
So it could be something similar, though it does look a little bit different. The symbols on it, the runes are different.
Interesting.
You know what? Toad Leaf, can I wait before we leave here? Toad Leaf, can I see that ring? I'll give it right back.
Go for it.
I take the ring, I put it on, and then I go to the hollow point.
Oh, you're in trouble.
All right. Are you all going with him?
you. Yes.
Okay.
Very, yeah.
One moment.
Yeah. See how mad Demi's gonna be.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Just need to check something.
Might actually even trap your consciousness within there and wait for a rune master to come free you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I got a character on backup.
So you would connect with the ring. Demi would appear and say, "Welcome, Rune Master Davius. What can I do for you?"
Oh, I go, oh, hello, Demi. Well, first off, can you forgive the trespasses of the people known as Juan and Nora?
Oh, I'm sorry, Master Davius, but you don't have the permissions to forgive crimes. You would have to get one of the other rune masters with permissions to do so.
Oh, I can do so. Well, what are my permissions? I forget sometimes. You see.
It would list out your permissions there. Do you speak Dwarven?
I do actually.
Alright, so it has a bunch of permissions, kind of similar to what the imp can do.
Okay. I say okay. All right. Well, I don't think there's anything I actually need from you right now, Demi. Thank you for the information.
Of course, Room Master Davius. Have a nice day.
I back out and I take the ring off and I hold it up to leaf. I'm like, dude, protect this. This lets us connect as the Rune Master. She thought I was Rune Master Davies. She wasn't even mad at me.
Why don't you hold on to it then? If it comes in handy for you.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, that's pretty smart. But I get the same freedoms as Acrid does now. So we have multiple people that if we need to, we can go in.
So Acrid has full. I don't think you have full access.
Acrid's as well. I have the accesses I could get for myself.
You don't have all the access?
Well, I didn't know there was a way to forgive crimes if what he said is accurate. That was not one of the permissions that I could give myself. So it sounds like there's stuff not listed there.
What did you learn about the tower? I remember it being mentioned before.
Who? Acrid?
Yeah.
He says, what tower?
Interesting. Because I remember,
Out of character, do we know about the Rune Master Tower yet?
Yeah, it was mentioned.
I believe so, yeah.
You would need access
Demi had mentioned it.
from.
Oh, well, if you know it, Nick, then yeah, I guess you... Because I know about it in Tuesday's group.
Yeah.
But if you don't know that from Tuesdays...
I know it from watching your guys' videos when I wasn't there. I kind of watched what you guys watched. Nora, I guess, wouldn't know about it, but yeah.
Acrid would, say, I don't know about any tower. But, I mean, I was only able to access the permissions presented to me in there, which I gave all to myself, but that could only have to do with, certain aspects of this Hall of Tarsus. I did notice there were different options between the two places, like the Alcavian labs and the Halls of Tarsus had different things I could do in each of them.
Well, what are some of the things you could do in the Alcavian labs that you couldn't do here?
There was more options for putting up defenses on the labs for experiments. Seemed like a unique thing to the Alcavian labs. He says there was also more library options. It doesn't seem like this place has much of a library. There are options for the decorations. There was a bunch of different things, but those were different here.
Interesting.
Like the defenses of these chests were kind of a unique thing, as well as the room that is warded off because of a portal to the abyss.
How do you feel about that? You don't clearly you don't want to go there.
Acrid says no. Why would you want to go to the abyss? It's full of demons. It's basically guaranteed death.
I don't want to go there. I'm just asking how you feel about it.
Well, demons would kill me, so I have no wish to see any.
Ugh.
All right. Well, I guess are we ready to head out?
Yeah, let's head back to Chaur and chill for the day then.
Alright, so in the evening, you travel, or attempt to travel back to Chaur. Let me just roll something. Okay, yeah, you make it back to Chaur. No issues. It is nightfall. What do you want to do?
Well, that adventure kind of stank. We didn't get anything accomplished.
What do you mean you didn't get anything accomplished?
Well, we opened a few chests, but that was it.
We got all these scrolls. They might be able to benefit us.
I guess.
Yes, and tomorrow we head out to check out that crippling. That should be a day trip, and then we focus on the train.
I kind of agree with Toadleaf. I feel like the train is here. I'm kind of surprised we're not looking for it before we leave.
Well, it's 8 o'clock. What time do we have to go to bed by? Midnight? My parents never let me stay up that late, but that's because I don't have parents.
Lekka shrugs. She says, well, I mean, I didn't mean tonight. I just... Well. In any case, yeah, I guess we should just go to bed.
And in the morning, try to do whatever the whale thing they want to do is. I guess.
I was just thinking that the train, if we're taking it somewhere, might be more than just like a little day trip. And we have like a full week we can spend traveling on the train and doing what we need to.
Do you guys know what a train is?
I have no idea, but I keep hearing
well,
about it. Sounds
It's
pretty
almost
cool.
as if you played this game before or something.
Well, I guess I know what a normal train is. I guess I
Hey,
wouldn't.
both of us studied the books and have extensive knowledge of these trains.
Melody says, are we sure this train will even work? It's very old.
I guess we don't really.
Well, like most things that we run into that seemed of importance, it probably has some magical enchantment to stop it from aging.
I suppose that's true. Well, hopefully it does. It'd be interesting to see how such a vehicle functions.
But the sooner we get done with whatever little whale thing ritual they want to do, then we can go and ride on this train.
And Melody would nod. Alright, so you're going to bed tonight?
I asked Melody, like, would you want to join us on the train and see what happens?
She says, well, I assume if you brought your camp with you, I mean, that's where I've been hanging out.
I just want to know what you think. Like, is that something you'd be interested in?
It's a bit worrisome. Obviously, I know nothing about this vehicle that you speak of, but I mean, I will do what you think is best, as long as it doesn't get me killed.
Interesting. Ayara, what do you think? That's how I feel about this whale. Yes.
I still don't know why we have a former friend following us around as a corpse, Shock says. Very, very creepy.
Yeah. Fairies that are wonky.
I'm trying my best here, okay? I'm doing what I can.
Alright, why don't we do a break?
Cool.
Sounds
And
good.
then, yeah.
And then we can pick it up in a moment.
Yeah, Nate, thanks for accommodating our whims here. Again, yeah, I guess like when I was saying, we kind of spoke with Nick a little bit on the phone earlier too. So, sorry you weren't included on our phone call. No, we were saying like it might be
Fine.
interesting to do some day stuff before we hop the train.
Yeah.
You guys are so
I'm
sure
like,
you're going to be able to bring the train somewhere.
We can't, but figure it's meant for travel. Like, we should do stuff around here before we travel.
I mean, these boots are made for walking, and that's what they'll do.
I just wanted you to walk right over to me.
You fly,
I
you
just-
don't walk.
Yeah, I mean, even if you want to like shoot me, like if you have prior plans or some shit you want to do, shoot me a text or something. Just let me know.
Yeah, that works.
Otherwise, I'm under the impression it's like, okay, yeah, you've mentioned this thing you want to do, but we had already planned something prior. So if plans change, I just need to know. That's all. Just so I
Yeah.
I posted it at 3 o'clock today, and nobody responded.
I sleep during the day, so
Yeah.
Fair. It's I was also napping, but no, we were kind of driving around. Grateful Matt did, but no, that makes sense. We can shoot you like a text or something, like a heads up.
But
I
in
tried
reality,
to as soon as I could.
I don't care. Let's just stick with a plan.
Yeah,
that's all.
yeah. It's like rare that we have time to like finish
Yeah.
up all these little like open-ended things,
Stick
and
to a
there's so
friggin'
many
plan.
around.
I mean, but to be fair, I am kind of excited for the train because I never got to do it in Speech Breakers or in Tuesday's game. So
We wrote it, I think once. We found out it
well,
connects.
don't spoil it. Don't spoil anything.
I'll just say we found it only connects 2 spots, and that's all we did with it. So this is all going to be like new stuff for me too.
Right.
Hopefully that's not giving anything away, right? But yeah, like we're like, oh, okay. And then then the abyss happened, and we've been there the entire time, and it's been horrific.
I know it sucks because y'all are doing that now, so y'all aren't gonna want to do it again for like a long time.
I'm down for whatever. Like after
I'm all
playing
about
through,
going
like,
to the
some
abyss.
basic- yeah,
Is that
like
what
I'm
you're
down
talking
for
about?
whatever you and Nick decide.
Yeah,
Right.
Because I think you
like
guys haven't experienced it, so you guys should have more of a say.
I haven't.
So whether you want to go fully through Isaac or you want to do the abyss, Nick and Nate, like I think it should be more so up to you guys. And rather than my opinion, I think your guys' vote carries more weight.
I personally want to go to Isaac because I've never actually
Yeah, me
finished.
too.
I never actually finished Isaac. So
Well, on Tuesdays it was basically like we went there, Elric died, we left, and then we never went back. So I haven't experienced anything of Isaac
oh my
either.
god, are you serious? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
in a nutshell. I mean, there's a few other little things that happened, but nothing crazy. Like we didn't do like storm any major strongholds or kill any big bad guys or anything. It was kind of just a little bit of information.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah.
You want to?
Well, I mean that's our next major event. So it's like after the train, we'll be I guess heading to Isaac, and I can't. We've been going for a year on here, so time to spend a year in Isaac.
Yeah. Let's do it. I can't wait to get that wolf mommy.
Wolf mommy. What?
I can't wait for you to
cover
actually
Nora and
invest
Goo.
in the character and build up wealth on somebody so you can get the things you want without us having to splurge on you.
Oh, speaking of, yeah, I need some splint.
No.
I hope you enjoy playing Nora.
I would enjoy her more if she wasn't dead. I needed some splint.
Yeah, you gotta earn your own money now, buddy.
Yeah, bro. You got split money.
This is a new character. What are you talking about?
You got money.
You know
I split money.
You don't start your new character stacked in gear, dude. You gotta earn it.
Well, you do if you start at like level 7. Or level 8. Is it level 8? You can get an uncommon magical item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I think you're right.
You should have just played Kale till we hit level 8, and you could have switched and got free fucking like magical plate armor.
Oh, shit.
Yes, sir.
Shit. We'll find it. We'll find it on the way.
Yeah, we'll find something. I mean, and look, if we could probably find materials eventually and make you something.
Yeah. Or Cody can steal it if he actually ends up joining the games.
Do y'all know, is this Cody person like somebody y'all know in real life, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was just the dude that was gonna join and did, right? Like he.
Which seems like he's.
Everything we know.
I'm hoping he joins this time. Not sure why he just kind of didn't say anything and logged off.
Well, that's the thing. Is like when you're dealing with mic issues, you got a lot of stuff going on. Maybe it was just overwhelming. That's all.
I mean, maybe just put in chat, hey, I got mic issues. I guess he
Yeah.
did say it, but then like I tried to follow up with him and he just kind of ghosted me and hasn't said
Maybe
anything.
he's talking about Mikey.
Oh, dude, dang.
But
First
yeah,
one. He's got Mikey issues, not Mike issues.
well, I said mic issues, so
Well, that's
not with
fine.
Mikey. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Hopefully, we get him next week.
Yeah.
I'm ready to kill Blackwater. I think we should just.
Oh my god.
Dude, you know how much loot's in there?
And just
Oh my god.
if you guys could try not to use your other storyline knowledge in this game, because I have changed a lot of things, so it might affect you poorly in some places.
That's I've tried
Oh,
not to do that.
Like
as
every
well.
world, I change things around. So if you just like, well, it feels like you're min-maxing the story a little, and I'd rather you didn't.
I promise I'm trying my best to keep everything separate.
You're like,
Yeah.
well, we know we're going to take the train for 3 weeks, so why don't we do this?
Oh.
It just feels like you're playing it more like a video game than like a
Well, like,
story.
and for me, I don't know shit about the train, so I don't know what it does, where it goes, none of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's just my preference. I would rather you, like I said, play it like you didn't know what was going to happen. Because like I said, I do change things from world to world, because these are all unique worlds, like different versions of the same story with things being different.
Yeah, imagine where we would be if we let, that angel kill Acrid. We would be kind of screwed.
Not necessarily.
You're just justifying you keeping a devil around. But
Yeah.
if I could justify the decision to do these little things, I've been trying to push going back to the well for a little while. It does seem like
playing,
a big.
I'm
Yeah.
playing devil's advocate, if you will.
And I did spend a week studying what this train manual is all about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not trying to. Yeah, it seemed like something cool. I'm not trying to cross over. I promise.
I think sometimes, just because we've all been in a couple games, I think sometimes we get things crossed over from other games, and I think it just kind of happens. But I don't think it's like. I think it's just accidental sometimes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, like I said, I said my piece. Whatever you guys choose to do is fine.
No.
But yeah, because it just things might be a little bit different from story to story.
Yeah, I always try to play like I don't know what's going on, because half the time there has been times where I've tried to meta shit and it's backfired on me. So yeah, I don't do it.
Yeah, we can see what the 5 scrolls are. Let me take a look. I would assume this is kind of with your camp before bed, you're looking at the scrolls.
Yeah, and also the potions. We got 3 potions, I think.
Wait, there's a caravan in town? What?
Your camp.
Caravan. It says caravan.
Are you talking about the note?
Oh, yeah, I see. It says 24th.
Yeah, it's past the 24th, so it departed. That's I think that's an old note.
all right. Do it.
I'd like a scroll of shit whole ass, Lou.
I don't know what that is.
It's a laxative scroll, I think, where you just, yeah. I want to use it on somebody.
Acrid.
No. Probably Juan.
Blackwater. You and I'm Blackwater.
Oh yeah, he's just sitting in his office, and I cast the scroll. He's just in his office, shitting his pants. Yeah.
Told him you were gonna make his life worse.
Yeah, I did. I need to live up to that.
That'd be hilarious. Oh no.
Arcane lock. Ooh. That's a bean scroll. That's the bean scroll.
Or a scroll.
It's a bean spellbook scroll.
Magic circle.
Is Nora a magic user?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What kind?
It's like wizard spells.
Wizard spells. Oh, Eldritch Knight. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, does she have a spell book? I forget.
No, I don't
I
know.
don't think they need it. Yeah.
So she might be able to use some of these.
Armor of Agathis is a warlock spell, right?
I'm not sure. I believe so.
Ooh.
Maybe
I
charm person
I can
could probably, but that's about it. I think that's the only one on my spell list.
I can use Armor of Agathis if no one else can.
Alright, so you got those scrolls recorded?
All right. Sorry, I'm back now. Did we figure out what these
Yes.
scrolls
What
were?
about? Yeah, we just did.
Okay.
What
Just
about
posted
the
it, yeah.
potions?
Sure.
And the discs.
Nora's got a one-track mind.
Comprehend languages. Potion. Magic circle potion.
Oh, dude, Arcane Lock is really cool.
Yeah, it's come in handy a few times before.
I don't know if I've ever seen that spell before. I just
Ooh.
looked it up and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Dib.
Those are the potions.
Oh, dibs. Dream healing. I think
I need
Nora would definitely need that.
I need that
Superior
stuff.
healing.
The Stone Giant Strength one, I need that.
And those are the stones.
Beans, you want to take down all of these scrolls so you can copy some stuff?
Nothing on the discs.
What? Oh, sending zones. Little brain
Yeah.
rat.
1 second.
Would
So-
everybody be okay if I took the potion of Stone Giant Strength?
I'm okay with
that's
it.
you. Yeah.
Because that could come in handy if I have to pull y'all out of a grate again.
Cool.
True.
Can I grab one of these potions of superior healing?
Not yet.
Oh, never mind.
Nora, you get nothing.
Ooh,
Yeah. I'll give you a regular potion of healing.
you can get a cookie.
I'll give you 3
I'll
potions
take
of
a superior healing.
healing. No.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take it from me? I'll give
Yeah.
you 3 potions of regular healing.
Oh, that's fair. 3 potions? Yeah.
But yeah, because the superior healing is really powerful.
Yeah, I got a lot of health
And
too.
you've just joined our camp. How do we know you're not going to run off with our magic items?
Well, how much is a superior healing potion worth?
Well, it's
A lot.
the I think it's the 3rd level of healing potion, so it's pretty. It's a rare, you know.
Oh.
So that's a lot. Juan, do you want to hang on to the sending stones? You seem to talk to people more than anybody else.
Dude, yeah, I'd love to.
You love
Although
talking
you
to
know whoever you want to use it with has to have the 2nd stone.
Yep.
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 people. So
Uh,
leave
the,
it at the camp if we're going somewhere.
So Juan took the sending stones. You said
Beans is giving me
yeah.
3 potions, I think.
I think Beans. Yeah, you said you're giving him 3 potions of healing.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about the superior ones?
They're in the bag.
Yep.
Okay.
Is
And what about
one
the
only
stone
bag of
giant strength?
holding we have?
Totally took up.
Okay, that's right.
Huh?
Toad leaf.
Yeah.
And what about the scrolls? Who's getting those?
They're going into the bag, and I'm going to do some scrolling tonight.
You're
Can
holding on to them.
Can you use armor of Agathis?
Oh, you could have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
And
you can't,
yeah, we have lots of scrolls. Anybody ever wants?
well, no, I'm cool with it if you can scribe it. If you can't, no.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
Okay.
Scribing it would be super useful, but I don't know if you can scribe that one.
That's a warlock spell. The only reason I have access to it is because of my magic initiate.
Yeah.
Do I have the only bag of holding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay.
You can
Alright,
also
I just
leave
needed
stuff
to
at
make
the
sure.
camp. The bag of holding is a little bit more risky because it can get stolen or destroyed
Or explode. Yes.
Or
Explode.
explode.
or
Take
exploded.
one of our party members.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
that.
that was.
I mean,
that was
technically,
traumatizing.
your camp could get robbed, but it's yeah. I guess there's risks in both. It's less likely though.
Cool. All right.
Like if your camp got robbed, you might lose 1 or 2 things. If someone took the bag of holding, like everything's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying it's going to get
Ugh.
stolen, but just there is that risk.
Is that a
Are you
threat?
gonna
No,
steal
I'm
the
saying-
bag of holding with
He
Beans?
said, "No, I'm just saying things happen."
It's gonna be Weens' scroll book stolen along with the bag of holding. Just hurt us super bad.
Someone
Oh, yeah.
steals Beans' spell book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spell book.
He'd have to make a whole new one.
You can make backups of your spell book.
I know,
It
but-
is expensive though.
It's expensive, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Ready for the night to pinwheel?
The day is passing. Room at the inn is a gold piece if you're staying at the inn.
In the
All right.
woods, so it costs me a ration.
Yeah, you can go sleep in the woods.
I'll pay for the group, including Nora.
Oh, all right. So you pay for the group except Toad Leaf, right?
Correct.
All right.
Garglo, you're hogging all the covers. Give it the back.
Oh, my covers!
Ow!
All right. So it is a fairly uneventful evening, and we are now on the 47th of fall at 8 a.m. A new day dawns on Chaur.
I guess rouse the group, rouse Nora and Beans, and go grab Toadleaf with the ogres so we can head out.
All right, so you're traveling
No.
not too far from town, so it should not be much of an issue. I won't make you roll anything for it. It'll just pass some time. There is a chance of things happening on the road, albeit a slight one. So let me resolve that,
Green Dragon.
among other things.
Yeah.
Is anyone
I love-
doing... Or go ahead.
No, you just caught me off guard there.
Is anyone doing anything in the morning or need the camera for any interactions or anything? Just let me know. Alright, so you travel into the woods to Hadrock's crypt. When you get there, you find the familiar statues and stone stairwell going down into darkness. It's been a while since you've been here. What do you want to do?
Do a light
Go
spell.
in. Yeah.
Okay.
Light spell.
So you head into the crypt. Strangely enough, when you get to where the fountain is, you find that the water is all kind of dirty and darkened. It seems like something happened here.
Oh.
Okay.
Where were these words inscribed?
Oh, the riddle?
Yeah.
Was it etched into something? I forget where you found it. Let me see.
Hey, while he's doing that, didn't Nick drink from? Wait, was it? It was Nick that drank from this.
He did drink, yeah.
He drank a little bit.
And got sick from it.
Oh.
Let me...
Like I think it was like tainted. It looked clear, but it wasn't actually. But it still looked clean. It didn't look like dirty like Lou was saying.
Toadleaf says to Nora, "Whatever you do, do not drink this water."
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it. It looks like somebody around here used a weird spell called maybe some scroll called the shit scroll or something.
The what?
What? Sorry, what'd you say?
Interesting. I haven't heard that.
The shit scroll? What is that, Nora? Pray tell.
I have to ask Toadleaf.
What? Toadleaf looks confused.
All right.
give me one.
So
Is 60 feet the most you guys can see in this group for dark vision?
I cast light. I don't know.
20 feet.
30.
Alright, well, I'm going to use the party token for the time being.
Okay.
We'll just use that to represent the group. So I think the, let me see if I can find that riddle.
Matt, can you make us a custom party token?
ooh,
Yeah.
I can try.
Little project to work on.
Well,
Matt, can you make Tuesday's group a party token?
Damn.
gladly.
You're the dude to
They want
ask.
a token, a pendant, a sigil, a ring, bracelet, gang sign.
Can you design
Here
a
it is.
necklace that we can actually order in real life?
Yeah, Matt,
And
can
then
you
send
make us
copies
Yes,
to
yes,
me and
yes.
Nick.
can you
That
make us
sounds
some
cool.
Yeah, make us some merch, bro.
Alright.
We need some
Well, then I
miscreant,
can't change this character.
the miscreant merch.
I can just have a little fog pot over
I
it.
love how Nick's just playing into him changing his character.
Remember to subscribe and like and visit our merc page.
That's the plan. Is we just get a bunch of merch, real life stuff with Nora on it. Nora, what is she? First Dragonborn, Khaleesi. But we do that and then just have so he's going to be committed to her, so he can't change her on purpose. It's all part of our plot.
Oh
Alright,
shit.
So that's what the etching says. I found the riddle.
Okay.
Riddle me this, Batman.
I think Juan was the only one that could read it, right?
Yeah.
Because I have it as you were the one who could read it. So it's still written on the
alright.
wall there.
It's written on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, is it right behind the fountain?
Oh, does anyone else speak Celestial, since we do have new players in the group?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it would only be Juan who could read it then.
It's only, is it like right behind the wall?
Yeah, so it's etched onto the wall behind the fountain.
Okay. Oh, alright. Well, I still don't know what we need to do. Alright, so the water's turned, right? Like, it looks like it's changed from last time.
Yeah, it seems darkened, like it's dirty or corrupt somehow.
Like, would I know, like, was someone able to, like, use this to teleport? Or whatever, like, appease this riddle or something? Or solve it? Is that why it's dark?
Give me an Arcana check. Let's see what you can figure out. I'll also take a Nature or Religion check. Any of those could tell you something here.
I called. Well,
Beans
I guess Beans is
still angry about his juice box.
I was gonna have him come over and give somebody a bardic, but I guess they don't worry, guys. I got this. I don't got
Totally.
this.
So it's hard to say why it would have turned corrupt. It could be due to some kind of failure with the riddle, like someone tried to use it and did it incorrectly. It could be the magic is eroded somehow. It could be someone came in here and altered the magic on this fountain. There's a whole bunch of things it could be, but yeah, with a 14, you're unable to decipher exactly what.
Interesting.
But those are some things you would come up with as possibilities.
Oh no, never mind. I can't store the point.
Rolls up his sleeves and says, "Let me try to clean this water up and get it looking good and all that." Toadleaf's gonna cast Prestidigitation on the water a few times. He's trying to clean it up. He's gonna make it look blue, like real nice blue, good looking glacier water. He's cleaning the water up.
So your spell has no effect on the water, which is a first for you.
Let me.
I guess Nora will raise an eyebrow and be like, why are we messing around with dirty water? What are you guys doing? This is like really weird.
It's a riddle, and I feel like we need to solve it. It's really all it comes down to.
What's the riddle?
Oh, I guess I should read it off to you. As I look back at him and I say, see that insignia, that writing behind it on the wall. It says, to open the gate, 3 things are required. A ritual to appease a long-dead god, the essence of a long-lived life, and an item infused with magic to sate my hunger. Beware any who would enter my realm. And, yeah, we kind of knew about it for a while, but we're, like, want to actually see what's on the other side, right?
Wait a second.
It says beware. Why are we...
Sir, are you afraid?
I mean, this is very strange.
That's where all the good loot always is. You think you get to look fresh like I do? Not just going into crypts?
It's probably best not to just run right in to something that clearly says beware.
Oh, we're going to walk in. It's fine.
Were you saying something, Toadleaf?
Toadleaf says, I'm not really sure that if it says we should beware, that sounds kind of... What if it is evil?
Yeah,
then
I'm
you
with
could
the
have
little guy.
well with him.
It is a bit strange. Why make a portal at all if you're going to warn people about entering? Who would create something like this? Melody says. Seems like something a mega maniacal wizard might create.
That's why it's so interesting.
All right, well, do we have all that stuff, or are we just going to stand around here?
Well, we're waiting for Beans to finish his detect magic. And maybe by this point it'd be going off.
I don't
Oh,
know if there's any magic here. I just
I
see a
didn't
bunch
hear
of
him
muddy
say
water.
he was doing detect magic.
He put it in chat.
Yeah, everybody was talking, so I didn't want to talk over anybody.
So if you cast detect magic, try to pass 10 minutes. Yes, you would indeed still see magic coming from the portal, or from the whatever this is, the pool of water.
Yeah.
Seems to work.
Well, let's try putting some of this essence we have in here and see what happens.
Okay, what do we need? Essence. That would let me make you
Here.
repeat it for a 10th time today.
If you're
A ritual.
if you're translating it, I'll just say they can all. I'll just show it to all of them,
Okay.
so I don't have to keep asking you.
See, the odd thing is it's written in Celestial. That's the weird thing.
I feel like that's a good thing, though. Like,
No.
maybe I'm biased towards Celestials, but...
No, that's not a good thing.
What rituals do we have to appease dead gods?
I was thinking, what if we did, like, a ritual cast?
Yeah.
You know,
What?
I have
Go ahead.
Toadleaf says, I have a ritual that could maybe do so. A gentle repose.
Ah.
Or
like
I could summon my hawk. If anyone has incense.
We should get some back in Chaur for you. I've used all mine up. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not a cleric. I don't carry that shit.
I like the idea of gentle repose.
Gentle repose sounds good.
we-
And
We have a
Ooh.
we have a magic item that we're willing to give up.
I think one has a short sword, doesn't he?
that would be crazy to give up, huh? I mean, why not?
Might be enough to sate the hunger, though.
That would be. I think you're right.
Not just any magic item, something to sate the hunger.
I think you're right, actually, Nora. That's brilliant. Okay.
We have the boots of false track.
Well, let's try Shadow Strider first.
Cool.
Okay, so I guess we'll try using the ritual Gentle Repose with Shadow Strider. And then what is there, like, do you guys care about any of the
I mean, what's the longest lived essence we have?
the strongest essence?
The
Not
longest.
strongest, longest lived. Vampires live long.
They do.
Cats, ghouls, flesh golem, monstrosities. We shouldn't do that.
What about those
Vampires
Yeah.
don't live long. They're
the
dead.
wraith? Is there any
that's pretty
wraith?
cool.
Wraiths, maybe? I don't know how
No.
long they've been here.
Essence.
Okay.
There's some oozes.
Umbral Vampire. Or what, maybe like even something like a greater... I mean, dude, all of these.
Religion
The
might
bone.
give you some insight here if anyone has it.
Yeah, I'll use religion. I'm actually trained in it too.
I'm gonna give guidance to myself before I roll.
I give you
So, one,
Ooh.
Nice.
you think that vampires technically are undead. You're not sure they would count as a lived life.
Oh.
Long-lived life.
Because
Okay.
undead aren't technically alive.
What if these aren't undead? What do we have that's not undead?
Boule, Anke, flesh golem, Wraiths.
And yeah, along
Wraiths
that
are-
reasoning, Beans. You know constructs probably aren't considered living
Alright, the
either.
same. Hill
Hill
giant?
giant? I would say hill giant then, maybe.
That
Yeah.
that could work. That's definitely could work.
Do it.
All right.
Throw
So
it in. Let's do it.
we'll take a hill giant essence, the shadow strider, and then Toadleaf's gentle repose ritual.
We also need to set the mood. Can you do some humming? Not humming. Can you do like a melodic voice, and we have candles lit to set the mood?
I will do that, and it's gonna start sounding like it's. You guys are thinking it might be something peaceful, but it sounds like a suspenseful '90s horror film soundtrack.
No. It sounds like the Baldur's Gate opening. Like dawn, dawn. Yeah. Okay. All right. Whenever y'all are ready.
So are you just Well, how much, I guess, giant essence are you sprinkling in there? Because you have a feeling if you put it in there, it's gonna dissolve in the water and you can't get it back.
We should probably use a
Oh.
good bit. I want a long lift, so we need a lot.
Okay, I guess let's use.
Does anyone have nature knowledge?
Yes.
So nature might give you some insight about giants.
They
What
probably
about if
don't
I have
belong.
jack of all trades?
Yeah, you can roll that as well.
Never mind.
Guidance.
So, giants' lifespans vary. Hill giants are not one of the longer-lived giant groups.
Yeah.
They live longer than humans, don't they?
I do.
Yeah, but shorter than dwarves and elves and
They can.
gnomes.
It also, depends on how old the giant was that you killed.
Oozes? Do oozes live long? Anybody know?
Are they living?
Oozes are probably more living than constructs or undead.
Interesting.
I guess that would be nature again. If you
Okay,
want to know about
guidance.
oozes.
What about like a babao?
Guidance. You got guidance.
Oozes vary, but they can live a very old time, much like plants. Oozes, as long as they have a food source, can survive, and they don't actually need that much food, so they can sometimes even be like ancient creatures that live someplace for many hundreds of years.
Perfect.
But it would depend on where you got the ooze, if it was an older ooze or a younger one.
Okay.
Do you remember where you got this ooze essence?
No.
Wouldn't it like one of the caves we went to?
In the journal.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like one of the caves. Maybe the lab. If I think it might have been the Alcavian lab.
It was not in the lab, no, but it was one of the caves near it, I believe.
What ooze type was it?
Freezing shadow.
Freezing. That's what it's called?
Correct.
Okay, let me take a look. So I'll say, you think this ooze was pretty old, judging by the essence, so this might work.
Guys, we might be able to do this.
Oh, all right. How much ooze essence do we have?
40 GP. Or 40 Maho.
You just want to use the full 40?
Yeah.
All right. Let's just go balls deep.
Yeah.
I mean, so ritual to appease the dead god.
Pose.
Arcane crystal? Should we toss one of your empty arcane crystals, or one of your empty the empty shadow crystal that you're carrying? So do you toss that in there as well?
That's not a why? Oh wait, hold on.
Because it takes a
Why do you want me to do that?
That is actually something you found in this place. The empty shadow crystal. Just FYI.
Yeah.
I could try it. Mine. I am not using it.
You can just put it in the water, and then worst case scenarios, you can just take it right back
Do
out.
we know how these arcane or how these shadow crystals are made? Do we have any idea at this point?
Not really, but I keep it wrapped in a cloth. So you see, I don't touch it. It's not. It's pretty deadly.
Juan, do we have any idea how these are made? Or
Oh man.
because if
I
we don't have
honestly
any
don't
idea
know.
how these are made, then
I don't know
there's
if
no
we know.
reason.
I don't want to say anything. Lou might know. I don't know if we know in this game or not.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
do
if
know
not,
how, but I
then
don't know if we know in this game.
I as well know out of game, but yeah.
I wasn't sure if
I
we came across it in the past.
don't think you know. Do you have any shadow crystals or just the?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do
have-
have a shadow crystal as well.
Wait, where did we get an actual filled shadow crystal? Where did we get that?
No, it's a demonic crystal. I don't know
Yeah,
if that's in.
We have a demonic crystal, a shadow crystal, and an arcane crystal.
Okay, where did we
It-
get this crystal?
We got the empty one that you have here.
Yes, that's the depleted shadow. That's the only one we have as far as shadow crystals.
Didn't you turn that one like demon that was trapped
Yeah,
into?
demonic.
That's the demonic crystal.
That's
Yeah.
a demonic crystal, and then I
We
think
have-
we found the other one. On like the arcane one, maybe on a hollow point or on a rune master. I can't recall.
Something like that.
Don't see in my notes that you have a shadow crystal. Do you remember where you got that?
We have a depleted shadow crystal. That's
okay,
what I'm
but
trying.
that's different.
But in our, I swear, in our, we have a full shadow crystal in a few different places.
I don't know where we would have got that, Matt. I have no idea because like the only shadow crystal I
You
remember us
have-
getting was
Do you have that on you, Matt?
It's in our camp.
what's it say specific?
Let me see. And maybe not in our camp. Okay, it's not in the camp. It's in the bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
And I thought one. Oh, maybe. I swear I just saw it.
I see dark crystal from session 9,
Yeah.
but that's the depleted.
Oh,
Which is what I have, and I never gave it to anybody.
Because it says it's from session 9, which would have been this place. That was one of the first few
Yeah.
games.
no. I swear I saw a shadow crystal somewhere in there.
Looking for it.
Yeah, no. Control F isn't giving me anything either.
But yeah, I don't think you guys have a shadow crystal.
I don't think we do either.
No. Then yeah, unless I'm misremembering. But yeah, this group I don't
But-
think at this point in the story would know nothing about the shadow crystals.
Well, then I wouldn't say anything.
No. Still, what you said, but Leaf would say, "I'd be willing
Well,
to try."
I wouldn't have any reason to say it. The only reason I said it was because I thought we had the shadow crystal understood
We
what was
do.
behind them.
We have the depleted shadow crystal. It still has power. The thing is still dangerous.
Don't think it did it have anything in it? I thought it was just an empty shadow crystal.
It's not empty. That thing. That
Okay.
thing. If you touch it with your hands, it hurts you.
All right, fair enough. So what do you want to do?
Are you want to? Do you want me to try to use it in the ritual, Beans?
No.
Okay.
So you're putting.
Then
Go ahead.
I'm ready to get started when you are. Just tell me when.
All right.
All
So you're
right.
putting the essence in, the 40 essence, the sword, and your what else?
And he's doing a gentle repose ritual.
Ritual.
No, the gentle repose, along with the other two things, does nothing.
It says ritual, vocal, somatic material.
Yeah, well, when you try to do the ritual, I mean, it doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't seem like the pool reacts.
What if we have a
Uh,
scroll with the ritual on it?
I don't think it'll matter. I don't think it's powerful enough.
um,
But the
Oh,
essence and the sword are still within the pool. It just didn't seem like gentle repose. Something in this equation is not correct.
Okay, so gentle repose.
Do you want me to try a more powerful ritual?
if you have a powerful ritual, yeah, that would be best.
Cool. Then I'll begin. Can I ritually cast spells that are above my level?
If you have the ritual, you can cast things that you can normally cast.
Yeah.
So I could.
But no, you can't cast spells that you
Above. Okay, cool.
above your normal level.
Cool. That's what I thought. And then I'll begin use Lehman's tiny hut.
Alright, you are able to create the hut, but it does not seem to affect the pool in any way.
What about a detect magic? What if I try that?
Sure, you can spend another 10 minutes. You think you might need a specific ritual, not just cast a ritual.
That's what it seems like.
Like, it doesn't seem
Oh,
like these magics affect the pool at all. They just do whatever the ritual is supposed to do.
Did it spend the cast of Gentle Repose for me, Lou? Like it spent the spell
It's a
slot?
ritual, isn't it?
Yeah, it wouldn't spend any of your magic
Oh.
unless you were casting it as a spell.
Good.
Because, yeah, you've spent some time doing several rituals, and I'll say those with any type of magical training would see that it doesn't seem to be doing anything with the pool. It just does whatever the ritual is supposed to do. So you'd guess you need a specific ritual for this pool.
Oh. Well,
We tried.
we tried. Let's
don't to give up yet. But there's a library down here, and I'm sure if we figure
Oh, there is, isn't there?
There's 2 libraries here.
we could
Okay.
probably figure it out.
Totally, if you're super smart sometimes.
I'm just optimistic.
That's good. That's a good way to view it. So let's head to the library and search for rituals.
Rituals to appease a dead god.
Okay, so you're going to start looking through the libraries?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one? The smaller one or the larger one?
Could we split up and look? As long this place is clear, right?
As far as you know, yeah. You killed the strange, crazed necromancer lady that was here, who was throwing necrotic magic at you.
I guess we should. All right, the gang. We should probably split up and look for.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Alright, so I guess who's going to... Well, just tell me which library you're each going to.
I'll go to the small one and look.
I'll go to the large.
Okay.
I'll go to the large.
You do notice the large one still has those stone golems in it. You kind of remember last time you figured out that taking books out of this library could anger them. They're like the angry librarians.
Yeah.
Alright, so... guess I'll do the people... So, okay, some of you went to the large one, and some of you went to the small one. So I guess I'll do the people in the large one first. I'll take an investigation check if you want to do research here. I'll also take perception. Or another skill if you can justify it to me.
And I assume we can't use guidance.
No, because it would be over like a long time. You could use the one of the enhancement spells if you have it. Enhance ability. But I'm not sure if anyone has it. So, all right. So, I'll start with Beans. Give me. It looks like you did already. You got a 17. In which library were you in again?
Big one.
Okay. So you're searching around the big one, and you find something interesting. Do you have religion?
Yes.
Give me a religion check.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Can't
So,
re-roll.
yeah, you notice one of the books
Can I
is.
assist with the religion? If I know.
Are you with him?
I am in the
Yeah.
large library as well.
So give me an investigation or perception check. Okay. Yeah, give me a religion check. Okay.
Oh,
So yeah, you guys are looking over some books, and you would notice a book which is titled "Prayers of Heronius," which you wouldn't think much of, except Heronius is a god who is supposedly dead. Died
Oh,
a while ago.
okay. So pulling this book out, what do I see in it?
There's a bunch of prayers. There's also a blessings ritual that priests can perform to followers of Heronius.
Well, I think I'm gonna obviously copy that one down.
So it takes 10 minutes and requires 100 maho worth of religious components. But it supposedly like blesses a group for an hour with the bless spell if they are
Oh.
faithful to Heronius.
Okay, I am going to do that.
Just right here.
why don't we bring everybody back together?
Yeah. Let's bring everybody back together first. But yes, I'm going to do it
Is
right
there
here.
anything else all these things say?
Oh, there's a lot of books in here, but that
Or
was
anything else in this book? Just those two things.
the book would have a lot of information on prayers and holidays of Heronius, as well as famous followers of him. It has a bunch of stuff on the god Heronius. She's a god of martial valor and goodness, and also a god who died a long time ago. Doesn't have any followers anymore. At least as far as you know with your knowledge of religion, Juan. All right, so the other team, I'll just say you were looking around but didn't find much in that hour.
All right.
Because there isn't much on the topics that you'd want in this library. So you're going to go back to the pool?
Yeah.
Oh, and also you would need someone who can cast religious, what's it called? Rituals. Which I'm not sure if you have anyone.
Oh, that is crazy. What about the High Cleric Toad the Leaf?
Do you have levels in cleric?
He's a divine soul sorcerer. He has access to cleric magic.
Oh, well, there you go. Toad Leaf can do it then.
Exactly.
Toad Leaf, High Cleric Toad Leaf.
Wait, can you link that where it says that you can cast divine rituals? Before I just believe you.
No, I don't know specifically divine
believe
rituals,
him.
but you have
All right.
access to cleric magic.
Well, let me see it. Let me
come
see it. What does it say
Here.
exactly?
1 sec. Let me. Where do I even find that?
Jack of
Yep,
all
jack
trades.
of all trades.
That's me. I can do it.
Doesn't say no. You're just making stuff up now. I see.
it.
I mean, I know that you have the ability to cast cleric spells.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for.
Well, just link what gives you the ability to cast cleric spells.
Being a divine soul sorcerer. Divine magic? Is that it?
Yes, that is it.
There you go.
Do you have ritual caster from one of your other class things?
No. Oh, although I can cast.
Well, you're a
it would-
sorcerer. Do sorcerers have ritual casting?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you do have ritual casting. Okay. When I say ritual casting, I don't mean necessarily divine ritual cast. Because ritual casting, if you have it, you can cast rituals. It's not linked
Right.
to any specific magic source. But since you have access to divine magic, then you could do divine rituals. All right, that's what I needed.
Wow.
Okay, so do you have 100 Maho of religious components?
That's what I think we do, and I'm gonna double check.
We have like 415.
Awesome.
Yeah, we do. We'll use 100 of it then. Yeah.
All right, so you put down the rituals as Toadleaf starts chanting, and you think it's working because this time you see the pool light up. So you continue the ritual, and after 10 minutes, the sword would disappear, along with the magical essence, and a portal would open.
Ooh.
A darkened, glowing portal.
Well,
Let's jump in, guys.
Oh, so I don't have Shadow Strider anymore, huh?
ladies
It
first.
seems like the pool took it.
Let's go.
Okay.
To somewhere.
I totally said, ladies first.
Mm.
Being
You see
walked
one-
through.
Yeah. Juan and Bean start walking through right away.
Yeah, you guys wanted to do this, so why don't we let them go first? We didn't even want to do this.
Well, if they're dead, then let's wait 1 second. If they come back out, then
Yeah.
I step through.
So
Okay.
do I.
all right, they didn't die. Let's go ahead.
So you all step through the portal. And are suddenly elsewhere.
Immediately dead.
New character already? I just think... Actually, I don't want her to die. Yeah.
Yet. Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
Alright, so you are in a room filled with shadowy miasma.
Oh, fun.
Ow.
Oh, this is fun.
Ow.
This is a great idea, Juan. Lots
Thanks.
of dark miasma here.
Why did you
Hey,
make
you're
it?
the-
Favorite.
Super exciting.
Give me a
You wouldn't know what the dark miasma was, Nora.
I didn't say I did, but I have eyeballs.
Oh. Ew. Ew.
So, in this room as well, you would see a creature covered in dark miasma.
Okay.
Looks like some sort of angel.
Oh,
which
dark
is
angel.
Odd.
Right,
The
right.
creature seems to be bound with shadowy chains. And it will look towards you as you appear.
Oh my god.
Hello.
It doesn't say anything at first. And you would
What's up,
see
bro?
seated behind it looks like a skeleton, although he is actually wearing a bunch of clothing, as well as holding what looks like some arcane implements. You've never really seen a skeleton like this.
Do you need help? You look like you're in distress.
He would say, at last, some life force.
Oh, is it a guy?
Miscreants.
I thought it was a girl.
Oh.
The shadowy. Well, no, the angel isn't talking. The skeletal creature sitting on what looks like a throne is talking.
Oh, that... You look kind of beat up. You realize you don't have any skin, right?
Yeah, life force. This sounds like it's going to be great.
He snaps his fingers as the chains on the angel fade away. He says, "Feed my child."
Oh, yeah.
She screeches, a shadowy scythe appearing in her hands.
Show later.
And
That's not
I guess
good.
this is where we're going to end.
Oh God.
So I need MVP votes.
Oops, it's the wrong one.
Shit.
Show later.
Damn it. Damn it, Matt. Mikey, y'all wanted to go here. Now we gotta
You're
fight
welcome.
Now we gotta fight a dark angel and a skeleton man.
Suddenly the Sephiroth music starts playing. Bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum, bum.
It sounds like it's straight out of fucking or Dark
Sephiroth.
Souls. Yeah, we got a Dark Souls fight.
Alright, I got one vote.
Who do I guess here. There you go.
2 votes. And I guess Cody could not join us this week. Hopefully we see him next week.
Mm-hmm. If you're watching this, Cody, we'd love to have you.
Alright, I got 3 votes. So it's a tie between Juan and Beans, so you guys roll off.
Roll off.
I'm trying to think if anyone did anything clever this game to award more insight points for.
I kept the party spirits high. I
asked Akrid if he was going to betray me.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
That was good.
Oh, that was fucking funny as hell. That was a good catch. That was a good catch because he was like, oh.
Sure, I'll give Juan 2 insight points.
Yeah, that was actually really.
I come up with the idea to go back to the chest. Does that count?
To go back
that was
to what
pretty-
chest?
It's good memory.
Let me see. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Comedic relief?
I don't know what I did.
I don't know.
Any other? I'm trying to think if anyone else did anything.
My creative use of resilient sphere.
Who was the one that did the ooze essence? That was a pretty good idea because I wasn't even thinking of that.
Matt?
It's a Nate
Matt?
Matt combo, I think.
I'll give it to.
Matt.
Oh, Matt has the skill, so I'll give it to Matt. So you get an insight point as well.
Thank
All right.
Alright, well, good game, everyone.
Yeah, fun session.
Yeah, good game.
Thank you for the session.
Start saying Latin. We're like, oh shit, we're fucked. They're speaking Latin.
All right, guys. Well, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go get some rest.
Yeah, see y'all.
I'm really pumped to see how next week's gonna play out.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be crazy.
All right, guys. Have a good
Later.
night. Pleasure.
Okay.